you guys definitely walked in and especially, you know, especially poor old Elias. He ran right in and noticed 34 of these goblins as you guys got a quick count. And where we left off was just opening up the door. And this chamber looks like some type of cathedral that has passed, basically. And there's all kinds of religious iconage on the walls and all kinds of dioramas and whatnot. But this is definitely Goblinville now. And it's a filthy, stinky goblin lair. Scores of goblin life that are just... And as soon as you guys... You know, it was like turning on the lights and cockroaches just scattering all over the place. And from wall to wall, there's goblins in here. There's elderly goblins, there's female, there's male, there's little baby goblin runts running around. There's some sconces on the wall that have like this violet glowing light. But you can see that there are a bunch of these mushrooms that are in each sconce. So that's what is illuminating this this chamber. Now, there is a couple of things to notice. There is a huge heaping pile of assorted garbage and junk and wagon wheels and planks of wood and filth and crap and runt diapers piled along the southern wall in the middle of the old cathedral chamber. There's all kinds of broken chests, small stone statuettes, all kinds of furniture, and there's also several goblins that are lowering bows at you as well. But it looks like the majority of these goblins are not fighters. Yeah, they don't even have weapons on them. But you can distinctly see there are several goblin warriors. You can see at least 4. And I'll point those out to you guys as well. So you guys surprised him. You know, you guys opened up the door. And as Elias ran in, I believe it was Barlin that said, "Shut the door," or something like that.
Yes.
So do you guys shut the door on good old Elias? Did you guys shut the door or what? Oh, poor Elias.
We tell him to run like he stole it.
All right. You yell. You guys go ahead and roll initiative. Now, as you guys are rolling initiative, all of a sudden, everyone that's inside of the hallway still, Dag and Gherkin and Barlin and all of a sudden, you three, all of a sudden hear stone grinding. And it's one of these huge stone doors that are opening up. And it's to the east. And from out of this, you know, the door that's in the middle here, not the door that was at the dragon chamber, but this door right here. All of a sudden, yes.
Can you share the map to us, please? We can't see it.
Yeah, sure. Oh,
sorry.
I shared it once. No problem. Haley, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I shared it early. Sorry about that. I didn't get the map shared again like I wanted to. So out of the door comes a kobold. And this kobold runs out of the door. He's wielding a weapon. Doesn't look like he's doing any kind of charging towards you, like to swing. But he looks all beat up. He looks bruised. He looks battered. Kind of limping a little bit. And he's yelling to you.
Help these! Help these!
I love it. So yeah, this kobold just starts running down the middle of the corridor with his hands up, waving, "Help Z's! Help Z's!" Oh!
Calm yourself.
Adventurers look strong! Help these! Captured by tribe, led by Dern. Hobgoblin. Tried to escape, but got recaptured. Now escape again. Help! You look strong. Corrupted by bad wizard located down below in Grove. Please help! Please help!
Ooh.
How are you
feeling? You guys are...
Z's weak. You're strong. You help. Let me join. Please help.
Do you need healing?
He doesn't look like he's suffered any kind of. Looks like his ego's probably bruised and battered a little bit more than physically, but yeah, he's just been roughed up a little bit. He doesn't look like he needs any kind of heal from like a gaping wound on his in his gut or anything.
Are you here to help?
You here to help me. You help. Come.
Wow, I love it.
Lead the way.
All right, so you guys got this goblin wanting to help you, and it looks like Elias is
Is
going
that
to
a
be running
goblin
back
or a
in.
kobold?
He's a kobold. He looks pretty. I mean, he looks for a kobold. He looks beefy. He looks a hell of a lot more beefy than the other kobolds that you've ran into in here.
Good, because they sucked.
Why you stand around talk? Help these. Go, quick.
Well, you got to show us the way to go. You keep saying run, run, but you're not running.
All right, so you guys have initiative. Elias, what are you going to do? You've got 22.
Well, Barlin's had to run, so yeah, I'm gonna back out of the room a little bit and just question what the hell's going on back here. What's all the commotion?
We've got reinforcements.
Yeah.
Or reinforcement.
I'll I guess use bonus to disengage, back out of here, and close the door.
Sure. If you want to go ahead and get an attack in, you can do that if you'd want to.
Oh, wow.
Zot just enlarges and says, "I'm pissed off. I'm going to eat every one of these goblins." That was me.
No, I don't want to attack them.
Demogorgon.
I don't feel the need to attack them. I'll just back up, close the door, keep an eye on it, but still question what the hell is this guy yelling about?
Sure, yeah. You disengage, you shut the door, and you can actually put the little bar across the door too to kind of reinforce it. All right,
Something about a hobgoblin.
Yeah, Garkin, what about you?
Well, I'm watching everything going on because, kind of surprised by a kobold suddenly running into the room screaming help.
Yeah. Dag, what about you?
Watching the door after Elias comes through for anybody trying to come this way. I'm going to prepare burning hands.
Okay, so if anything comes through those two northern doors, you're basically going to blast them, right?
Toasty.
All right. Stay thirsty, my friends. Barlin, what about you? I love Banderas. He's going to be in an official D&D module pretty soon, too.
I'll shout back.
Adventures League.
Draconic.
All right, you're going to shout back to the kobold that has just started running towards you?
Yeah.
Okay. He was speaking common rather well for a kobold.
Well, it's for a dramatic effect.
No, I like it. Go for it. I should have been a little bit more descriptive and said that the kobold was speaking in common. And if I didn't, I apologize about that, but I don't think I did.
That's fine. The party knows I'm shouting in Draconic, something they've heard me talk to the kobolds in the past before and directed it towards the this beefy-looking kobold that run in.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
How does that kobold respond?
He must work out.
Well,
Yeah, he must work out. Sorry, I had to do that. Okay, so Jot, he just kind of looks over at you, Dag, and he says, "Well, did you get any of my food yet? You told me you've been blowing smoke up my tush. Since I've been hanging around with you, Mr. Tiefling, when are you going to give me something to eat? And now, by this point, there are knocks on the door to the west that you just closed.
You
Sounds
hear that knocking? That's your dinner waiting on the other side of the door.
What, are you going to make me eat some stinking goblins? Come on, that's like telling me to eat a kobold. There's not enough meat on them.
Well, at least it'll be cooked. I'll cook it for you.
All right, Mr. Kobold, what say you? It is your turn.
Am I able to go up to that door and open it?
Sure. You can walk through the other party members. Sure, if they allow you, because they don't know if you're.
Try to.
Okay, and are you screaming anything, or are you just going to open it up and?
Yeah. Need to go through the door to get to
Seriously.
Dern.
For what?
Save family.
Those are your family?
Not goblins, stupid.
You ain't going through that door. If you open that door, they're going to kill you.
No, I got strong adventurers with me now. We win. Let's go.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll open the door for him.
I like
I
it.
look
I'm
at the
gonna,
Gretch and wink.
I'm going to jump on Elias's shoulder.
Hands are burning, by the way.
All right, so the door's opened up for you, Zeus. You run through and start attacking these kobolds. I mean, these goblins.
I'm going to jump up on Elias's shoulder and say, "Let's go, charge!"
Use them as a
stop
steed.
me.
I love it. Well, let's see. I would say that would be some type of acrobatics versus acrobatics. So unless you want them to jump up on there, I'll allow that.
No,
But
I
if
don't
you
know who
want
he
to,
is.
okay, then if you want to contest it, both of you go ahead and do an ability check, an agility check with, well, dexterity, I'm sorry. And if you're proficient with acrobatics, you can go ahead and add that in. So whoever's got the higher roll, either you're going to be successful or you're not going to be successful. And I hope to God you land on his shoulders. Sorry, Elias.
That's freaking awesome.
Oh, Elias, well, you duck out of the way, and the goblin basically smears himself against the wall as he just kind of slides down. As he's in this pose, and then he just kind of slides down and he's not moving. You kind of overjumped him.
Yeah. I turn my head over, smile at Jot, and say, "See, this is gonna be a lot of fun, man."
Why you don't help these? Why you move?
I don't know, Cease. You need to give me some more information other than helping your family. There's a room full of goblins in there.
He did say that Dern captured him, and he tried to escape, and they caught him, and then they basically
I was in
brutalized
the
him
other
for a little
room,
bit.
so I didn't really catch
Yeah, yeah, no problem. Yeah, good old Zeus. I love it.
Please
Listen,
speak
the door's
slowly.
closed. You could take a moment and just explain yourself a little to me.
These captured by Dern, hobgoblin. These escape but recapture. These escape once more, bump into big strong heroes. Heroes help
But
these.
Z's about to be captured again if he doesn't close that door.
So you want to reclose the door?
Maybe.
Well, there are some arrows that are being fired, as you can see several goblins as you're
Oh.
kind of peering through the door. Yeah, it looks like they're firing at the door. So what do you want to do? Time is ticking. 6 seconds in a round, my friend.
back.
Uh-oh.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Garkin's charging in. I love it. Well,
You can
Alright.
if you're going
Yeah,
in there, rally them all to a spot. If you can rally them together, I can flaming hands on everybody in that one little spot.
Garkin, are you saying get out of the way? You're going in?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand inside the door and see if I can draw them to me.
All right. So let's let you do that when it's your turn. So let's see.
All right.
Let's go to Erky, he's just kind of hanging back. Erky, he's here too. He's in the back. He's saying, "Oh, that is a lot of goblins, my friends." Woo-hoo. And then we'll go to next on the list, which I think is Gargan. God, there's a lot of kobolds that I'm cycling through in this combat tracker. But I think you guys can take them. Holy cow, there's some goblins. All right, let's see. Elias is gone. So, yeah, we're up to Elias. What are you going to do? Now that initiative has been rolled, you guys had your elements of surprise. You're up, Elias.
I mean, I still don't know what. Okay.
Garkin said he's running in. He said, "Stand by, chumps. Let the man go in here and do it." You know, Garkin don't mess around. Garkin just starts smashing heads, man. That's how Garkin rolls.
Yeah, I guess I'll go back in, I guess. Kind of reluctant, but I'll slide back to where I was there. I remember those guys hanging out there. And I will hit... Oh, they're not combatants. I feel so bad. No, Goblin 3. He looks tougher than the other two.
All right. You guys have had a couple perks come in. So the first one to roll a 1 will get a Yank It Real Good from Summer McMack. And then also Bannock has bought an It's Not Your Lucky Day. So I'm going to give one of you a natural 1 at my discretion. And this can be on any attack roll, skill check, or a saving throw. So you can thank Bannock for helping the monsters out on that. And then Chow Gamer has purchased the Okay, This Is Ridiculous perk, which this Okay, This Is Ridiculous perk, this is the creme de la creme of all the perks. He spent a lot on this. And this is basically going to grant... And this is going to grant all of you guys advantage for one encounter. So this entire goblin encounter, you can thank Chow for that, because he has bought you guys advantage for the entire encounter. Of course, there's one natural 1 in there, and then also Mike has purchased Do It To Me One More Time. Which Do It To Me One More Time, it allows any player to re-roll any attack roll, saving throw, or skill check. And, of course, that will be re-rolled with advantage. So you can counter that 1 with the Do It To Me One More Time if you save it. So, yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
Thank you, guys.
You guys got 4 perks.
Yeah, thanks.
Right.
Much obliged.
All right.
Twitch made out like a bandit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Elias, you're up. What say
so
you? I think he feels a little bit better knowing that he has an advantage for this encounter now.
I mean, yeah, we still feel bad then. Not combatants.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So that would give him sneak attack.
Ooh, that is true. So let me mark that advantage.
There are some goblins over here at the west. These goblins that I'm making visible and invisible, see those flashing? Those goblins are firing arrows at you. That's just the ones that you can see that are firing goblins at you. And then there's some other ones that are firing arrows at you as well.
All right, well, I'm going to hit this goblin number 3. I'm going to use
He's got a weapon.
green flame blade to hit non-combatant number 3 next to him.
Yeah.
I don't know if it said. Did it say advantage? There we go.
Yeah, you get advantage. ADV, lower left-hand corner. I bet Garkin loves that, man. He's
It wasn't.
really
It
going to
wasn't
smash some
highlighted,
heads.
but it is now.
All right, go
So,
for
here
it.
we go.
Yeah.
Checked it off. Clicked it as soon as you said it.
There's it too. Because
Nice hit, 22.
because of advantage, I'm going to activate sneak attack. It's not on me yet, right? Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Welcome, Japs. Welcome. Glad you're enjoying it.
So
Nice. Wow. Yeah, this
And then-
goblin, number 3, instant death. You basically
green
gorge him.
flame
All right, splash it over.
Jot out and splash over.
Small little child running by as you splash him with green flame as he's now streaking across the chamber on fire. Oh my God, my leg is on fire!
I keep reading myself.
You child killer. All right,
They call Child
Garkin.
Protective Services.
Yeah, they
Keep my
did.
motivation going.
All right.
I knew
I'm gonna step
Garkin
in.
was running in. Yep.
Gargon stepped into the room, and I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Elias.
Ooh. Shield of Faith. I like it.
And I'm going to fire a javelin at Goblin number 5.
All right. Goblin number 5. That's going to be a disadvantage seeing that you're going to launch it. Let's see. Goblin number 5 is... I'm trying to find Goblin number 5. Let me... All right. All right. There he is. Oh, thanks so much for the bits. Thanks, Windsor. Thanks, man. All right. So Goblin number 5, you can go ahead and do that, but you're going to be attacking with a disadvantage because of you got an enemy in front of you. So, but in fact, I think you're going to be launching a javelin, right? I think it's going to be disadvantage anyway because let's see, it's javelin's 30 feet, I think, right? Let me go back up to the top here. I need to look at javelin really quick. I think it's 30 feet. It is. So, but it's still going to be with disadvantage because of this goblin number 6 is in front of you, and also the other goblin. Even though they're non-combative, they're still enemies. So, go ahead and throw that. It'll be at disadvantage.
Well,
Okay,
he should
so-
he should be just normal then, right? Because we've all got advantage for this encounter.
Correct. So it'll counter, yeah. So it'll be just a normal throw now. What's up, Duffs? What's happening, my man? Oh, man. What a one, and guess what time it is? It is critical fumble time. All right, so let's go ahead and get you, Garkin, to roll a 100, a D100. Pick up the D10 that's down there, and as you pick it up, right-click it. No, actually, just right-click it and hit the percentage. Just right-click the 10-sided, click on percentage, and then throw it into the chat box, and you will roll percentile.
Done.
Yeah. The 10-sided lower left-hand corner, all the dice on the ground there on the table. Right-click and hit the percent. Oh, I didn't see it. Why I'm so freaking blind. So what is a 78? Okay, so what happens is you miss your enemy, Garkin, and you hit yourself. So you're going to go ahead and take normal damage from your weapon. So go ahead and roll damage and put it on you. And your movement is going to be halved. Ooh, you hit yourself for 9 damage. Nice. And your movement is halved until the start of your next turn. So you'll be at half movement for the rest of the round until your next turn. Not too bad.
Okay.
That's not too bad. So let's go next to... do you want to take any other movement? You can, if you want to. It'll just be half. But Dag, you're up.
Nope, I'm fine where I am.
Okay.
So I can see through the door since I'm standing right by it. I'm going
Yeah, you
to
can peek your head around, yeah.
I'm going to put some goblins to sleep.
Ooh.
Let's see here, 5d8. You want me to throw that into the tower?
Where do you want your spell to land first? Do you know how to draw a circle on the map? Right click on the map, and when you click on when you right click on the map, see the little arrow that says pointers in the upper left hand corner?
Pointers.
Yep, click on that, and then click on the draw circle, and when you click on that, then you can just draw a circle, and it'll be radius. So if you do 20 foot, it'll be 20 foot on the left side of the point, 20 foot on the right side of the point, for a total foot 40 radius. So
Is it right click?
yeah, right click on the map, and then it'll pop up a little radial menu, and then click on the pointers, which is an arrow in the upper left-hand corner of that. Just make sure you're not targeting a token when you do that. Make sure it's on the map. And then hit the pointers button. It'll pull up another little menu, and then hit draw circle. And when you do that, there you go. Perfect. See how it's 20 radius, 20 on each side of the dot? Very nice.
Yep.
It'll affect a ton of kobolds. So now you need to roll, and then I'll start telling you which one of these things are unconscious.
You want in the dice tower?
No, you can just throw it down there to where everybody can see it. All right, so you have 25. 25. These non-combatives, they have 3 hit points. So you're going to do basically 8 non-combatives are going to be slept. So it's from closest from the point. So let's do number 13. It's going to be slept, unconscious. Then we have number 11. We have number 7 and number 5. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 that are effective. And we have 16, I think, has already been done. Nope, 16 has not. Then we have 17 and 19. And that is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and number 9. All right, so there are 8 of these things that are affected. And you can hover over each one, and it'll tell you unconscious with the pointer. So nice job. You've got 8 of these things taken out of the equation. Any other movement that you'd like to Gretch or anything like that?
I'm just going to hang right here.
Yeah. Nice job. All right, so it looks like it's going to be Urki's turn. Urki is going to just move up.
Right?
Yeah. Let's see. I saw Urki was passed over. Let's go to, yes, Barlin, you're up now. Urki's down below. I just kind of moved him up because he's not going to be able to do anything anyway. So, go ahead, Barlin.
Or Barlin. Okay, we're in free move mode right now, right?
Yeah, you can move. Yeah.
I'm going to move 15 feet up. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
On Garkin.
Okay. That old self-inflicted wound there. Nice job.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, back up.
15, so that gives me another 15 feet. There.
Okay. Yeah, and that goblin that's in front of you, that has a weapon. Actually, pretty much all of these goblins here have weapons that are drawn on you. But the one to your, the left that you're facing right there, that is a non-combative.
Correct. So I'm in front of 4 and 2. So.
Correct.
All right.
All right. Let's go ahead and start shooting some bows. The goblins, this goblin here, goblin number 6 that I'm flashing, he is attacking with a short bow. He's one of the ones that was firing. He's going to be firing through all these other kobolds, so he's going to be at a -2. And he's going to be attacking Elias with his short bow attack. -2 shooting through everyone. A 12 is a miss. He does kind of move with restricted movement into the pile of junk. Next goblin that I'm flashing here, he is also wielding a short bow. as well with a -2. He attacks Garkin with his short bow. Let's see if he hits you, Garkin. He misses as the arrow hits the wall right behind you. Next goblin I'm flashing here. He is also wielding a short bow, and he fires with a -2 at... He's going to fire at Barlin. Arrows away, he yells. Arrows away! As he rolls a pitiful roll and just basically flubs the arrow right out of the bow when it was stringed up. Do you want Jot to do anything?
I want him
Dag?
to stay right where he's at.
Okay. He's eating his food that you gave him. Ziz?
That's fine.
What say you, Ziz? The kobold. The new kobold. I like that. Stepping out of the box.
I am going to move up 2 blocks there.
Okay.
Attack the goblin in front of me with my lance.
Okay. Are you going to do your special feature before you do that? Are you going to get mad and rage or what?
Nope.
No? Okay. All right. So that doesn't come out yet. I like it. All right. So you missed with the... Well, did you do advantage? Remember, you get advantage for this encounter. Roll it again. And let's see if you hit.
Oh my
Next
God, he's
time-
got a lance.
Yeah, he does. He pulled out a big old lance, and it didn't look big at first, but it's sort of like one of those extended lances, sort of like an extendable 10-foot pole, and he just whips that thing out and flips it, and this thing's like twice as big as him. And he hit the non-combatant and basically just skewered this thing in half with a lance.
And then I'm going to move back into the hallway.
Okay, so let's see. You hit number 10. You killed him, 1 shot. Now you're going to take an attack of opportunity from... No, you're not, because it's a non-combative, so it's okay. That child that's on fire with green flame is just running past you, paying you no attention whatsoever. So let's go to some goblins. This goblin here he's gonna draw his scimitar, and he is going to move through his companions, and he is going to be right here beside you, Barlin, kind of pinning you in. And he's going to swing his scimitar at you, but you duck out of the way with a 15 versus AC. Next goblin that is adjacent to you is going to slash with his scimitar. He slashes, and he hits with a 16. Barlin, you're going to take almost minimal damage of a 4. Makes you stagger back a little bit. The goblin that's engaged to you right in front of you, also wielding a scimitar. He's going to go ahead and attack you. Slashing and missing with a 14. Urky Timbers. He's already taken some of his movement. I'm going to go ahead and move up and move in. Urky's going to take his club. He doesn't like these goblins. These are the guys that were torturing him anyway. So Urky's going to swing at Goblin 1. And I'm going to go ahead and roll that again. I should have had advantage, so let me do that. Wow, Chow took care of you guys, man. He spent a lot of gold on that. So Urky does hit. Urky's going to hit the goblin for a total of 3, damaging him. Now we've got some other goblins. This goblin does run up, engages Urky, and has a very shoddy looking club. And he attacks with it. Okay, what's wrong with her? What do I got on Urky here? Hold on. Oh, I've got prone on him and unconscious. Oops. Forgot something. All right, let me do that attack one more time. Whoa, that was even better yet. Oh, that was a hit. So Urky, you hear Urky say, "Ow, for Pete's sake, he just hit me with that wrench," as he gets hit for 1 bludgeoning damage. For Pete's sake. All right. So this other goblin, he's going to run up. These guys are starting to engage you now. They have 30 feet of movement, 10, 20, 30. This goblin moves up and attacks Garkin with his club. Garkin, that's a horrible miss. This goblin moves up, attacks Elias. He's wielding like a piece of a statue that he's trying to hit you. And he actually hits. Elias, you're going to take minimum damage of 1. All right, so we've got some other goblins kind of moving in. Non-combatants that are unconscious. That's a lot of non-combatives. All right, up to round number 3. Elias, you're back up.
Wow, I'm seeing all these people around me now. The one that just ran up and hit me, Commoner 2, I'm just going to hit him and just fuse him right back with my rapier. And use green flame on the one I hit last time, right? Non-combatant 3.
Nice hit. Oh, yeah. Goblin commoner number 2 is dead. That was the one that just engaged you. So, yes, he's incapacitated. He's down. You've basically skewered him with your weapon, your rapier, and then you just slid off the end of it. All right, anything else for you, Elias?
The green flame I hit on the other one.
Okay. Yeah, he's actually, wow. The green flame killed the non-combative. So number 3 non-combative is down.
So
as another child just screamed from being on fire.
Keep repeating myself. So I'm going to move in a little
You
more.
are so going to hell. Lotha's going to embrace you. All right, so you move in. Garkin, you're up. A little bit of breathing room there. Remember, you guys got advantage. Don't forget.
So I'm going to strike out at the one in front of me with a warhammer.
Okay. Garkin swings. Not his best swing, but a hit nonetheless. You may deal damage, sir. Minimum damage. Minimum damage. But the goblin with one of the pieces of statue or wooden plank in his hand, yeah, you took him out. So the goblin commoner is dead. Anything else for you? Want to take any movement? There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. That's what I'm talking
forward.
about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Dag.
I'm going to peek around the door, and I'm going to pick off Commoner 1 with a firebolt.
Go for it. That's a hit, too. Ooh, he's in bad shape. He didn't go down, but he's in bad shape. Anything else for you, Dag?
No, I'm going to sit still.
Barlin, you're surrounded, bud.
Watch me go.
You are surrounded by the bad ones, though. These are like the elite goblin warriors.
All right. Well, we're going to do a little vicious mockery on Goblin 4.
Very good. He was successful with the saving throw, though.
Wow. That's fucked up shit. All right.
All right. Let's go to Some goblins here. This is the one that was actually in the 5, 10. He's going to take a shot at Elias. He moved up another 10 foot. This is the goblin that's on the very southern wall. He's still using his short bow. And he attacks. He misses with a 12. Other goblins, they're kind of staying back. This one will have a clear shot at you. Won't be any -2. He attacks Elias again. He's the closest. That one actually hits. So the arrow strikes you for a total of 4 piercing damage. I think that's the second or third time you've been hit. No. All right, another goblin. He's also going to move into all of the, I guess you could call this difficult terrain with all of the junk and the garbage. And I'll flash him a couple times. He's going to attack with his short bow. He's going to attack you also, Elias. He misses with a 13. Now, Jot, you want anything? Jot, just to keep consuming his food you gave him?
Yeah, he can go invisible right now.
Okay, Jot is invisible.
I want him to just stay out of combat.
All right. He's like, piss on you, pal. I'm out of here.
I'll call you if I need you.
Yeah, you do that, tough guy. All right, Zeus.
I'm going to do my hit and run again.
All right. Yeah, you can hit from 10 feet away, too, which is really nice. You hit the non-combative, you bully. Oh, man, another instant death for non-combative number 6 as he...
And move back through the door.
Oh, such a brute. All right, next. We've got some goblins that are around good old Barlin. These guys are the ones that are wielding their scimitars. First one swings, misses with a 15. The second one that is adjacent to you, upper left, swings with his rusty scimitar. Ooh, he actually lands a blow. Barlin, you're going to take minimum slashing damage of 3. Next goblin, to your north, swings. He hits you with a 16. He's going to do slashing damage. Minimum 3. He's going to use Nimble Escape. Nimble Escape is going to be a dodge action. He does not take the attack of opportunity. Runs out to the corner of the room while he turns around, drawing his bow, knocking an arrow, and pointing it towards you. Erky Timbers is engaged with the goblin with the broken statuette. He's going to reciprocate that attack that he just had. He's going to attack with advantage. Thank you, Chow. Ooh, a nice hit as he bludgeons this thing for another 1 damage. Erky's not the most combative fighter, as you can tell. He's trying his hardest. But this goblin that he just hit is going to attack him back. But Erky, the dodgy little gnome that he is, he ducks out of the way. Okay, so now we've got some more commoners that are picking up pieces of trash and chunks of wood and old pipes and stuff, and they are all starting to run towards you. So let's see. This is number 4. He's going to run this way, and he's going to attack Barlin. He's holding a wooden plank as he swings it at you and misses with a 14. Okay, another goblin commoner moves up, attacks Elias, misses with a 14. Next commoner moves up, attacks Elias, also using like a piece of pipe, missing. Goblin commoner, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Swinging another piece of metal, missing. That commoner's going to stay. This commoner moves up, It's pick on Elias night, isn't it? Actually, this non-combative just basically kind of runs away a little bit. He's one of the ones that is not slept. So now we've got some other non-combatives that are unconscious and also running into the room. Well, running into the different corners of the room. They're all kind of huddling together. And they've got their, they've got their runts and stuff. They're shielding their little runts. This one runs back. This one runs to the corner. This non-combative runs to the corner. Lots of goblins, huh? So now you can actually kind of see what you're dealing with, you know what I'm saying? This one's healthy. He's back. All right, that one's unconscious. This one's unconscious. This one was not unconscious, but he runs back into the corner. This non-combative that's to your north is slept. Elias, round 4. Lots of goblins in this encounter.
All right. I'm getting swarmed, but that's fine. We have Commoner. Oh, one of these. Okay, so Commoner number 7, since he came up behind me, I guess he tried to hit me.
He did.
Bring my
6,
rapier to try to
5, and 7 tried to hit you.
cut him with it. Try to hit him in the chest with it.
You ain't got it in your liver lips. You ain't got it in you.
Oh, go take a shower.
If you think us goblins are ugly, you should see a mirror there, pal. Of course, that's Jot. Nice hit, 21. He's skewered. Man, Chow hooked you up, man.
And then the little green flame dancing to Commoner 5.
Poor commoners. You guys are killing these things so quick.
Oh, I guess in there. I'll stay right there. Then I don't want to disengage.
You can with a bonus action.
I could use the bonus action disengage.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna move. I want to move over here. I want to get more into the thick of it.
Sure. Yeah, a couple of those goblins, they're holding their bows and they say, "Uh-oh," as you get within range. That's okay. They just kind of chuckle. You forget, we kobolds. I mean goblins. All right, Garkin. It's head smashing time.
Yep.
Bailing out J-Dog. I mean Barlin.
Trying.
That's a rare miss for Garkin. Wow. Anything else for you, Garkin?
Nope.
Dag?
I'm going to try and free some people up.
Ooh, nice move.
Now I'm going to use my first level spell slot to use Burning Hands. I'm going to need a 15-foot cone.
Yep. Yeah, and I've in the past really not allowed cones on diagonals, but you know what? Go for it, because as long as it fits the grid, I'm good for it. So yeah, do you do the same thing with the cone? You just right click on the map and create the cone and drag it out. Pretty cool. And you'll notice that there's 2 little blocks. There's one in the middle to kind of move it to where you want, and then there's a little handle on the end to where you can kind of rotate it around where you want it. Yeah, perfect.
So that's going to hit 2, 4, 8, and the other goblin 4 in the corner, right?
Yeah, let's...
Commoner 4, Goblin 2, Commoner 8, and Goblin 4.
Yeah, let's see. The cone will be... Oh, are you casting it this way, or...
Yes.
Okay.
Trying to make sure I'm not hitting my party members. Goblin 1 is going to probably be unscathed in that, but...
Yeah. You'll basically hit 2, 4, and 8, basically, is what you'll hit.
Okay. And I'm doing it at advantage. Where do I drop that?
There's not a to hit hole. There's not a to hit hole. There's
Just
no
a
glory hole
dex
anywhere
save.
on this one.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
that's
just a deck save. So remember, you got to hold down Control and then click on the 3 tokens that you're going to affect. And then you'll see them pop up in the combat tracker. There you go. Goblin 2, Commoner 4. There you go. Now, just hit the deck saving throw on your spell. On your sheet. There you go. And guess what? 2 failed, 1 was successful. Now go ahead and roll your damage, and it'll roll it for all 3. And, like I said last time, Fantasy Grounds takes into consideration failed and successful saving throws. But you'll probably end up killing all 3 of these anyway. So, well, no, actually, Goblin 2 survived. He's moderately damaged now. But Commoner 4 and 8, they are both instantly fried. Deep fried Goblin.
Make sure Jot gets some of that before we leave.
They're too well done there, pal.
Hey, you said you wanted food.
All right, Barlin.
All right.
Now they're going to have... I'm going to give them one more round, and then I'm going to introduce another encounter to them. I'm going to really ramp up this encounter next round. They've had it pretty easy so far.
I'm going to go ahead and take my inspiration heal with my bonus action.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Everybody go ahead and add an inspiration to your character sheet, except for you can just leave yourself, Marlon. So... And to add that inspiration, all you do is you just put a check mark up at the top of the sheet on the radial button. This little INSP. All right, go ahead and do your... Well, your heal is going to be for a total of, 8 plus your con, and then you can just deduct it off of your wounds. And now that was your bonus action, so you can go ahead and take your action now.
It's not letting me change my wounds.
Okay. It would, let's see. You've only got 5 wounds, so that'll take you to 0. So you'll be fully healed now. It didn't let you change it? That's weird.
Tried it, wouldn't do it. I'm going to cast Heroism on myself.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah, those are the,
I'm not
10
quite
hit points.
sure
right?
how. Yeah, every round for a minute.
Yeah, it's concentration, I think, right? Heroism?
Correct.
All right, so that's concentration. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points, your spellcasting modifier, at the start of each of its turns. When the spell ends, the target loses any remaining temporary hit points. Okay. So as long as you're concentrating, that's good to go.
All right.
Nice job. Okay, we've got some goblins. This goblin's going to fire its bow at you still, Elias. Wow, look at that. That's a crit.
Nice.
Not for Elias. It does 7. So you're now critically wounded, Elias. As you are, Elias is like a pincushion. He is a walking, breathing, living pincushion now.
Little bolts and stuff hitting, or arrows.
Yeah, you do.
Coming out. Ouch.
All right, this goblin with the scimitar attacks. Wow. Hits you again, Elias. Elias, you are now unconscious. You go down. So we're going to put prone and unconscious on your sheet. As you hear a blood-curdling scream from Elias going down. All right, so the goblin that just took you down is going to run in. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. No, this would be 10, 20, 25, 30. Moves up, pulls its bow back out, and that's it. That's all it can do. Jot is still kind of hanging out. Let's see. Z's, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to make my way out the door. But as I'm going out the door, I notice that Urki is a gnome. So I'm going to turn my lance upon him and attack him.
Oh my god, Urki's going down. Oh no. He says, "What are you doing, stupid kobold? Do not attack me, I'm helping." Ah! You just skewer him with your lance. Oh, poor Urki.
Hooray!
Okay, so you hit Urki for minimum damage. He actually kind of dodges out of the way a little bit. He says, "What, you fool? What are you attacking me for?"
Gnomes even worse than goblins.
I'm
We hate
Urki.
gnomes.
You
I don't
dumb,
care who you are. You're
you dumbass, I'm
goddamn
Urki.
gnome.
You've never heard of Urki? Urki Timbers? You fool, you attacked me. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help your kind. Jesus, criminelli. So Zeus runs back into the room. But Urki's going to club you with an attack of opportunity since you hit him. He says, "You're not getting off of this too easy there, pal." So
awesome.
Urki, yeah, he swings his club at you. Oh, and let me do that with advantage too. So I'll take both roll. Oh, Jesus, Urki is so horrible.
No.
He says, "You idiot, you hit me first. I'm going to hit you back." And then Urki, he disengages, taking, he doesn't disengage. He takes another attack of opportunity from Goblin 1, as now he's trying to chase you down, Jot. You've done kind of irked him a little bit by attacking him. So the shitty scimitar attack versus Urki is a hit. So Urki's going to take a little bit more damage, which is maximum. Urki's heavily wounded now. And Urki's in your face, breathing down your throat. And he calls you a monster. And he says, "Death to the kobold! I can't believe that you're trying to attack me! We're trying to help your kind, you idiot! Now you're going to die!" All right, so now we've got the goblins. They're moving in. The first one moves into you, Gark, and he's using like a broken statue. He misses. Let's see. The next one moves in. He's got a wooden plank he's swinging. He misses. Next one moves in on Gretch. Attacks with his primitive club. Misses. Next one moves in and attacks Gretch. Oh no, this is actually a non-combative. This thing runs to the corner and is huddling with the others. Non-combative. This one, he's going to kick Elias on the way. He's just going to give you one for the road. He wants to give you one for the road. He spits on your corpse. Yeah. No, this is actually a non-combative. He's not going to be able to do that. My bad. You're lucky. This non-combative is unconscious anyway. He's kind of slumbering beside you. You two are spooning each other, actually. As you fell, you kind of fell into a spooning position with the other goblin that's unconscious beside you. Okay, now we've got another non-combative that is unconscious. Your first death saving throw is a success there, Elias, so you're fine. Garkin, you're up. Yeah. I've got it set on auto. If you guys want me to turn it off and you guys want to roll them, you can...
No, auto's fine.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it kind of makes it easier. So Garkin, you got some goblins to smash. Oh, wow. Very nice. A crit. So yeah, you crit this goblin, number
Did
one.
he just roll double ones?
He did, but he still killed it though. He's been hitting all the time, but unfortunately he's just been rolling actually kind of bad damage, so